With the release of every new version of SQL Server, Microsoft revamps the certifications around SQL Server to match new functionalities in the product, and those functionalities match new demands that the marketplace and customer requests are placing on that product. So as technology evolves, the product evolves, and the certifications evolve as well. And for the past few years, Microsoft has offered certification programs at 3 different levels. MTA, that's the Microsoft Technology Associate, and this is just basic information technology. If you know someone who's wanting to get into information technology, but they don't have any real hands-on experience with it, this is the place to start. Now, this certification, let me right up front with you, it's not really going to impress a whole lot of folks, and it's not going to make you extremely competitive in the marketplace, but it will help you understand the foundational technology about databases or about any other aspect that an MTA certification is offered. So we're just talking about the basics here. Then there's the MCSA, the Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate certification level. And this demonstrates that you have professional level skills, and this would be like an intermediate skill set. Now, the MCSA is one of those certifications that will open doors of employment for you in certain places. More on that in just a moment. The MCSE, the Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert, is the third main level that I want to discuss in this video. And this has long been the globally recognized standard for IT professionals. Now, let me just say something about certifications here. I'm going to be right up front with you. There are certain companies out there that will require these. There are certain companies out there that don't attach a whole lot of value to them. But one of the things you're always going to see, even those companies who will say, well, we don't put a whole lot of stock in certifications, they still want to see one on your resume. If I'm looking for a person to hire for my company, and you come in with an MCSA certification, and another person comes in, they interview well, they seem to know other stuff, but they don't have the MCSA certification, guess what? It helps protect me to offer that position to you. Because if you go in there and make a mistake and lose some data, if anybody ever comes back to me, where did we get this guy or this gal? We just simply say, between everybody I interviewed, they were all good candidates. This person had a Microsoft certification, and I thought that tipped it that way. Now, I'll tell you one thing. If you achieve one of these certifications, you will have learned an awful lot about this product, how Microsoft intended for it to fit. And then when you get in the real world, you can take that knowledge of how Microsoft built it to function and how you can meld that into the other systems that you have out there. These certifications are valuable. If you ever get a chance to go to any kind of job fair or anything, just walk up and ask a technology company if you're looking for any database personnel. The first question they will ask, do you have any certifications? It might be experience, but certifications is going to be the second question, no doubt about it. And when you say MCSA or especially MCSE, they will perk up and want to talk. Earning a Microsoft certification can be very beneficial. It will increase employment opportunities. It will open doors for you. It gives you third-party proof of your technical expertise. You don't have to go in and interview, say, my mom thinks I'm the best computer person on the planet. My Aunt Sue thinks that I'm the smartest computer person she's ever met. This is Microsoft saying, look, we tested this person, and they know their stuff on SQL Server. It also provides an important facet of marketability in the workplace, because a lot of companies now are dependent on certain SQL Server functionalities, and this just kind of widens the appeal that they will have for you. Microsoft has announced 3 certification tracks for the SQL Server 2016 release, and I just want to go through these very briefly with you so that you understand what's available. You can make your choice about which one to get into, and you can see how this course that you're taking fits in with these certification tracks. There are 3 certification tracks. They're all MCSA level that we're going to talk about here. There's the SQL 2016 Database Development MCSA certification. There's the SQL 2016 Database Administration MCSA certification. And then there's the SQL 2016 Business Intelligence Development MCSA level certification. Take a quick look at what makes these up. If you want to achieve the MCSA in SQL 2016 Database Development, you're going to have to take a couple of exams. What you're going to do here with this certification is you're going to walk in to someone and validate your skills in building and implementing databases across organizations. This certification provides that knowledge for potential employer. You'll have to successfully pass exam 70-761. Note the title of that is Querying Data with Transact SQL. It's all about using Transact SQL to create databases, tables, query that data out of there, create store procedures, that sort of thing. Then there's the 70-762 exam, and that one is entitled Developing SQL Databases. So you're going to bring your Transact SQL knowledge to bear to actually build and develop and create functionality in new databases. Then there's the SQL 2016 Database Administration MCSA certification, and this validates your skills with database installation, maintenance, configuration, and provisioning. To achieve that 2016 Database Administration SQL Server MCSA certification, you'll need to successfully take and pass the 70-764 exam. The title of that one is Administering a SQL Database Infrastructure. Then you'll need to pass 70-765, and that exam is entitled Provisioning SQL Databases. And then finally, there's the Business Intelligence Development SQL 2016 MCSA certification. This validates your abilities and skills in extracting, transform, and loading, or ETL, data and data warehouse skills, along with implementing business intelligence solutions. This covers that whole back end where we take data from our relational database management system and build a functioning, differently structured database that allows us to collect data in one place and then use that data to feed various business intelligence solutions around the organization. Now, to achieve this one, you'll have to pass the 70-767 exam, implementing a SQL data warehouse. And then there is the 70-768, developing SQL data models exam. Pick which one of these you would like to work on and kind of knock that one out first. I would strongly encourage you, if you have the time, and if you can take the pressure, get every one of these, get all three certifications. That will make you stand out. It gives you a good, well-rounded understanding of every aspect of SQL Server. And trust me, a database administrator would tell you, I would like to have the people building my data warehouses or developing my data models to have a good, solid understanding of the administration and structure and development aspects of the database. It just makes everybody work together. It keeps the DBA from having to explain why certain things can and can't happen, okay? So that's a quick look at the available SQL Server 2016 certifications. I hope that helps you understand them.